During my intern year, I discovered that the more I learn, the more I needed to learn. One day, I was listening to a podcast and discovered that beta blockers don't prevent mortality post-MI in the PCI era. I was blown away. I discovered these podcasts, blogs, and continuing education lectures I was listening to and reading were changing what I knew to be true on a daily basis. This got me thinking about the tests that we were ordering, procedures we were doing, medications we were prescribing, and the inevitable question arose, why are we doing this? And it was then that Questioning Medicine was born. A fellow resident of mine, Joe Weatherly, shared a similar passion for asking why. And when we first agreed to do a podcast together, we were clueless. We just knew that we had a message that we wanted to share. And we were both avid listeners, podcast BS Medicine. So we decided to email the creator and producer, Dr. James McCormick. And he responded. We couldn't believe it. The man we had listened to so many times was talking to us about how to start our own podcast. Once we got rolling and posted some of our first recording, unbelievable things happened, and it took off like a rocket ship. MedPage Today contacted us to help write for their online medical blog. We were in contact with specialists from all over the world, asked to be part of research, partake in online journal clubs. Our podcast was being downloaded on all 7 continents, and the interest just kept growing. The DO contacted us and asked for an interview. We joined Twitter, and our tweets have reached over 2 million individuals. Dr. James McCormick joined us on our show for a discussion on diabetes, which led to an invitation to Vancouver, Canada for the annual BS Medicine Conference. This was a once-in-a-lifetime experience as we were shaking hands and talking with individuals that we had literally listened to once a week on our way to work. And then one morning, while driving to work, listening to the podcast ERcast, I heard Rob Orman say, "You think you have what it takes to podcast? We're looking for someone to help with a new project called Primary Care Rap." I emailed them immediately, even though I thought we stood no chance. And to my surprise, I left work that day to find an email and missed phone call from Rob Orman. After a few conversations, we were officially part of the Hippo Education team, helping produce a national monthly CME piece for physicians, which we continue to do today. Questioning Medicine started as a simple podcast and a website, but it has helped us spread our message via different platforms over the last 2 years. It is self-produced and paid for by its creators, based on our belief that we have a message that needs to be heard. Our goal is to provide easy and reliable access to up-to-date and evidence-based information that providers can use to treat and educate their patients. We believe patients in the middle of South Dakota to the inner city of New York all deserve evidence-based, well-rounded care. I'm Andrew Bilt, and that's the story of why I question medicine.